Welcome, Linda. We are thrilled to have you for this Paragon Spotlight today. Thanks so much for making the time.
Of course, thank you.
Welcome. What is one thing, either personally or professionally, that you would want every client out there to know about you?
For me, especially in the stage of my career, it's about having passion for what I'm doing.
Yeah.
So I want to make sure that the company I'm working for, I'm passionate about what they're doing. That to me is the biggest thing is excitement.
I love that because I feel like when you're excited about what you do, you'd never work a day, right?
Right, right.
That's awesome. And I know you've been on a number of projects with us and very happy clients where you've been excited about the work and they've been excited about you. Tell me about a time where you've been on a Paragon project where there's been a problem to solve and how you ended up addressing it.
When you're on a project-based type of project, you are kind of thrown into the wolves, so to speak. You don't know how the company operates. You need navigation is key. The GC went out on maternity leave, and that was a new perspective for me because I wasn't just on this project top with overflow of contract work. It was all things GC, and I've been GC before in other companies. I think we had the experience, but we had a problem with a long-standing partner who had issues with us, and it's like, well, where do I go? Like, who do I bring this up with? Of course, I had to go to top management, and that's something normally the GC would have done. So that was a little bit more of navigating for me, is to make sure that you get the right people involved.
In project work, you're often what I think of as like the new kid on the block, So what do you do to help make those first days go smoothly?
Again, like communication is always key. And I've been lucky enough that the people I'm working for in these project-based roles have been really good about onboarding. Like, here's the key, platforms we use, because you need to know what platforms they use. Do we use Slack for communication, or, how do we communicate? Teams, just learning those like initial platform types of things are huge, because what you don't want to do is not be involved in that and miss it. But it's really, like I said, I've been lucky where the people I've worked for have been really great at onboarding and making sure that I have the right connections, and then just making sure I utilize those tools.
What's one thing that you do to help build rapport? I know you mentioned communication, but what's your way to sort of build trust in the relationship?
Reaching out to the appropriate people, setting up meetings to introduce myself and say, hey, I'm here to help, whatever you need. My supervisors usually copy and will say, yeah, go ahead and do that, or I'll handle it. Just kind of taking instruction, but just making sure that you do the right introductions. Everybody knows who you are, why you're here, and you're here to help.
What's one thing that you genuinely enjoy about being in this kind of project-based role and working in the Paragon environment?
So I've been in-house general counsel. I've been outside counsel, traditional law firm outside counsel. What's amazing about this experience is, as outside counsel, you don't really get the ins and outs of the company. You help them with a project, but you're not really integral part of their operation. GC, you're absolutely integral part. But what's cool about this is just getting, I'm amazed. I go into a new company on a project base, and the way they operate is very different from other companies I've worked at. And just seeing how that works and getting the ins and outs of that is amazing to see. That just builds the skills for, that could work in another company. And just the variety is really unique.
So, what do you think clients are most surprised about after they start working with you?
I think the ability to jump in to an unknown, it's, again, every company is different, like I just mentioned, being able to jump in and just gravitate toward how they operate and be flexibility, I think is the key. And so I think that is what they're most amazed by, is the ability. Well, this company is very different from that company, but being able to jump in and be flexible and work with how they operate.
Are there any tools or technologies, maybe around AI, that you've started using more? And how do you think about using them responsibly in a client environment?
Yes, most definitely AI. I also think, there's Law Insider, there's certain things where if there's certain clauses, like do you have a sample clause? It's kind of something I haven't dealt with. Of course, we all have our templates too that we, garnered throughout the years that I cherish and use, but definitely AI too, like even if it's something as simple as like, oh, there's this new law that enacted, like how can I quickly learn about it? And you throw it into AI, they give you a good, again, being lawyers, we always want to double check because AI isn't always like the most accurate, but it gives you such a great starting point. But yeah, like I said, like Law Insider, a lot of those legal tools and resources are phenomenal starting point.
And I appreciate that you say that they're a starting place too, because I think we still need our lawyers and our legal professionals out there doing the good work. And what do you like about working at Paragon specifically?
Well, first of all, everyone's amazing. Like everyone's super helpful. Like the whole team is just, they're beyond like supportive, and it's amazing company to work for. But also, like I think I mentioned earlier, is the variety of work. I get to sometimes put my hands on things I hadn't done before. Like I was saying before, I'd love to be challenged, but also be able to use my skill set where it matches a client. So I'm like, wow, I can help you. I know this. So it's the variety and the number of different teams I get to work with through Paragon, the different client teams is amazing too.
What's the best career advice you've ever received and why?
I've always said, my father actually gave me this advice: work hard and support yourself. And that's the most important. If you work hard, people are going to appreciate you. You may not always have the answers. You can say, oh, give me a minute. I need to go look at this. It's just being honest and supporting yourself and working hard. And I just think that is the key.
Well, thank you so much, Linda, for your time today. We really appreciate this conversation, and we're excited to share this with our clients, with our attorneys, with our legal professionals. So just thank you so much for your time.
Thank you so much.
Well, thank you.